Hello students, in this video let's learn English grammar. Today our topic is singular and plural noun. A singular noun is used for only one person or thing. So singular means only one. Example, girl, man, child, pen, table, chair, etc. A plural noun is used for more than one person or thing. Example, girls, men, children, pens, tables, chairs, etc. So that means more than one. When you have more than one pen, you will call it as pens. Okay, that's the difference between singular and plural noun. So you have certain rules. Rules for forming the plural of nouns. So rule number 1. Most singular nouns form their plurals by adding yes. This most of you would have come across from your small age, how you learned. So whenever you want to change a singular into plural, you will add a yes at the end of the word. Example, we can see B. B-E-E is B. You will write B-E-E-S. That's bees. Okay. I. E-Y-E is I. E-Y-E-S is eyes. Okay, this is the still more some examples I have given. So let's learn still more some rules. So rule number 2. Nouns that ends in yes, yes, or x, sh, or ch form their plurals by adding es to the singular. Okay, so whenever a word ends with yes, so first example we will see gas. The word is ending with yes, so you will add es to the plural. Okay, gases, how you will write? G-A-S-E-S. Okay, then next example glass, G-L-A-S-S. So when it ends with S-S, you have to add es for the plural. Okay, then sh. Brush, B-R-U-S-H. So you will write B-R-U-S-H-E-S for the plural noun. Okay. Then bench, B-E-N-C-H. So for the plural, B-E-N-C-H-E-S. At the end of the word, instead of yes, you will add es for the plural. So you have to know the condition. So whenever the word ends with yes or yes or x, you can take example box. B-O-X is box. Boxes means B-O-X-E-S. Okay. Then I already told about S-H and C-H. So for those words, the plural will have E-S at the end of the word. Okay. This is rule number 2. Moving to the rule number 3. Nouns that end with in Y and the Y has a consonant before it. Its plural is formed by changing Y into IES. Okay. So, we will see the example. So, Y. Any word ending with Y and before that Y. Okay. Before that Y, when a consonant is there, then you have to replace with IES. Okay. So, we will remove the Y and we will replace Y with IES. Few examples we will see. Army, A-R-M-Y, army. So, you will remove the Y and we will write A-R-M-I-E-S. Okay. So, here baby, B-A-B-Y, ending with Y and before Y one consonant is there. So, you can replace Y with IES for the plural. Okay. So go through the remaining examples. So let's move to the next rule. But if the noun ends in Y and the Y has a vowel before it, its plural is formed by adding yes to the singular. Okay. So here let's take the example of boy. Y. The word is ending with Y. But before Y, O, that's a vowel. So, how you will make the plural of boy? Simply have to write yes. B-O-Y-S, boys. Okay. Day, D-A-Y. So, ending with Y. but be in front of Y you have A, that's a vowel. So you will write DAYS. So what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So the word ending with Y and before Y, when you have a vowel, the plural will have just by adding S. Okay. So moving to the next rule. Noun that ends in F or FE form their plurals by changing F or FE into VES. Okay. So let's see the example. This is first example. Cough. So CALF. Okay, the word is ending with F. So you will replace F with VES. Okay. So next example we will see knife. KNIFE. It's ending with FE. Then also you will remove FE and we will write the plural as KNIVES as knives. Okay. So but the following nouns form their plurals by simply adding S to the singular. So this condition is exceptional for some other words. We'll see what are those words. Chief, chiefs. Okay. Hoof, hoofs. Roof, roofs. Gulf, gulfs. Proof, proofs. Okay, these words are exceptional. Okay, that means it's not following the same rule which we said in the previous table. Okay, so these words are exceptional, but major of the words are with this rule. Whenever you have F or FE, you will remove F or FE and we will replace with VES. Okay. Moving to the rule 6. Nouns that ends in O, if they have a consonant before them, generally form their plurals by adding ES to the singular. Okay, let's see the example. Buffalo. Okay, it is ending with O and it is having a consonant L. Okay, then how the plural will be? The plural will be formed by writing ES to the singular noun. Okay, so hero, HERO, hero. O, it's ending with O and before O one consonant is there. So you will write the plural as heroes, HEROES. Okay, so these are the examples for words ending with O and before that O consonant is there. Moving to this slide. So this shows the previous what and all rule we saw in the previous videos that I have made as a easiest way to understand. Okay, so like this, if you go through without examples is one, so you can go through and memorize it for your further use. Rule number 7. The following nouns form their plurals by changing by a change of the inside vowel. Okay, so these plurals are not formed by S or ES. By changing the inside vowel. Okay, foot, F-O-O-T, foot. Foot means one single. Okay, feet means F-E-E-T. Okay, man, M-A-N, man. For plural, M-E-N, men. Okay, we are not going to add S or ES. We are going to change the inside vowel and going to bring the plural. Okay, so mouse, M-O-U-S-E. But the plural is mice, M-I-C-E. So these are the examples for this rule. Rule 8. The following nouns form their plurals in EN or REN. Okay, you don't have much words with this. So one example is child, children. Okay, the plural will be with REN. Okay, then ox, oxen. O-X-E-N. That's a plural for more than one ox. Okay. Then rule number 9. Compound nouns and their plurals. Okay. Compound nouns means what? 2 words, 3 words combined together. That is called compound noun. Father-in-law. Okay. That's a single noun only, but it's a combination of 3 words. Okay. So father-in-law. So how you will say plural? Fathers-in-law. yes should come next to fathers. Okay. Maid servant. So here the yes comes after servant. Mother-in-law, mothers-in-law. After mother, yes should come. Sons-in-law. So here also sons. Father, mother, son and all. After those mother, father, son, you have to put the yes. Passer-by. So passers-by. Okay, the yes should come in near the passers. Stepmothers. So here the yes comes after mother. Stepsons. Okay. Washermen. Here how you used man, men. Same here. Okay. Washermen. Then governor general means governors general. Yes should come next to governor. Okay. Then men servant. Here also man means changing into men. Next one, rule 10. The following nouns have the same form for the plural as for the singular. So these singular and plurals are same. There is no change. Sheep means plural also sheep only. Dozen, plural also dozen. Series, deal, fish, species. So all these words will have the singular and plural as the same word. Okay. So 11th rule is the following nouns are always singular. So these words are like uncountable nouns, you know, I think. So those uncountable nouns are those which will not have a plural form. Everything will be in the singular only. Furniture. Okay, furniture also you should not say furnitures. Only furniture. Furniture itself means there are any other, what to say, table, chair, everything together you tell it as furniture. Okay. Scenery, traffic, water, milk, rice, cheese, butter, air. Okay. So these water, milk, rice, cheese, butter, air and all are uncountable nouns. So they are the ones which are under this rule. Okay. They are always singular. Then 12th rule, the following nouns are always plural. Okay, so you have to use the plural form only. Cattle, trousers, people, cloths, scissors, jeans, news, athletics, darts, billiards, glasses, savings, thanks, steps, stairs, customs, congratulations, wages, spectacles, goods. Okay, all these words are always plural. You should not remove the yes. Okay, all these words are always plural. Then 13th rule, when the subject changes from singular to plural, the predicate of the sentence also change too. Okay, so if you can understand with the example. That girl works hard. Here only one girl. So you will use works hard. Those girls work hard. So whenever it changed from singular to plural, automatically the predicate, okay, the verb is also changing. Understood? The bird lives in its nest. So here only one bird we said. So lives in its nest. When it comes as the birds live in their nest. Birds. It's a plural. Then the predicate also changed to live in their nest. Understood? So that's all for this video, children. So you have to make a note of all these grammar in your grammar part of your classwork. Thank you, children.